Unlike the normal ego, which is often loud and clear, the spiritual ego is deceptive. It hides behind good things like love and light, but it can do a lot of harm without you even realizing it. Sometimes this type of ego is hard to spot because it's not as clear as the other types of ego we talk about. It's like a secret enemy that looks like a friend. It makes you think you know everything, but there's still a lot more to learn and understand. While feeling a degree of pride in one's spiritual journey is normal, it's crucial to recognize that this is the juncture where the spiritual ego can flourish. Without careful attention, it can go out of control. Nourishing it with your spirituality can transform it into something detrimental. You might begin perceiving yourself as superior or more special than others, possibly looking down on those who haven't undergone similar spiritual awakenings. This path holds dangers as it can lead to spiritual narcissism, a state characterized by meanness, cruelty, and judgmental behavior. Individuals with a spiritual ego may instigate conflict instead of engaging in respectful disagreement. They might attack or belittle those who hold differing views. Moreover, a spiritual ego has the potential to trap you in a bubble of artificial happiness, fostering a mindset that views everyone else as malevolent or deceitful. It's essential to realize that putting others down may not reflect the truth. It's an illusion hindering genuine connections and understanding. Intriguingly, the universe appears to respond to a spiritual ego. Individuals with an inflated spiritual ego may experience setbacks in their spiritual progress, despite outward appearances of advancement. Their exaggerated ego eventually pulls them backward. While the physical ego serves as our primary sense of self, the spiritual ego operates on a higher energy level, incorporating a spiritual dimension. It can foster a belief that you are somehow superior to others, perceiving them as trapped in a mundane, unaware existence, referred to as the matrix, and oblivious to the deeper truths of life. This ego transforms your self-perception from an ordinary person to a master or teacher who possesses comprehensive knowledge. This inflated sense of superiority is a clear indication of the presence of the spiritual ego. Individuals influenced by the spiritual ego often boast about their spiritual enlightenment or high vibrational state, showcasing a form of egotism. True spirituality, however, is characterized by humility. Genuine spiritual individuals are typically humble, devoid of the need to prove themselves to others. Spirituality, when untainted by ego, constitutes a personal inner journey, and its impurity becomes apparent when humility, empathy, and compassion are lacking. Recognizing and appreciating the diversity of life experiences and paths is crucial for true spirituality. The ego itself is not inherently negative. It serves as a tool to make decisions and ensure survival. However, problems arise when the ego dominates, taking control of one's life like an aggressive driver. An unchecked ego can lead to poor decision-making, causing disruptions in one's life. To maintain balance, the ego should assume a background role, serving as a vigilant assistant rather than an overbearing boss. Achieving spiritual growth and personal progress requires understanding the ego's role in nature. Rather than eliminating the ego, it should be trained and controlled. The ego can be likened to a wild horse, strong and potentially unruly. Taming and training it involves teaching the ego that it doesn't possess all-encompassing knowledge. Your higher self should take the driver's seat in your life, a wise, understanding, and respectful driver. Unlike the ego, the higher self navigates with calmness and clarity, making choices beneficial for both you and those around you. The ego, then, should reside in the background, serving as a helpful assistant rather than a disruptive force. Pride in your skills and knowledge is acceptable, accompanied by an appreciation for your worth. However, this pride must be tempered with humility. Humility involves acknowledging that there is always more to learn, and each exchange and experience holds valuable lessons. True confidence stems from recognizing your worth without diminishing others. A swollen ego, born out of excessive self-assurance, becomes an obstacle, hindering clarity, connection, and growth. It's akin to a wild horse causing chaos. If you find value in this video, please share it with someone who might benefit. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for your support.